Hello, everybody. Uh, Thank you guys so much for celebrating with me. My book has launched. Woo! Super exciting. My book has launched. So, Intuitive by Design, Reclaim Your Intuition, Illuminate Your World is now live in Amazon. The Kindle version is later this week. We are going to see the release of the paperback version, and I'm going to keep you updated on all the things. That's going to be pretty amazing, also. So, I have an announcement. So, this is launch week, and I want to engage with launch week in this way. I want to bring some things to you. I want to bring some readings to you, some book readings, and we're going to start today with that. And then also, there is going to be a sale for the ebook, like right before the paperback launches. I'm going to offer the ebook for $2.99 tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay, so Tuesday and Wednesday, 48 hours only, $2.99. This is such a great price point if you are someone who is looking for that entry level price point, or maybe you're just curious about the topic of intuition, or you're curious about this book and you're like, okay, let me dip my toe in the water and see if this book has something for me. I believe it does, but this is such a great chance for you to do that. Okay, so stay tuned. That's going to start tomorrow. $2.99 for the ebook. Woohoo! Tell your friends. Yeah, actually, this is such a great thing to share. So, very shareable. Share away. $2.99 for Intuitive by Design. This is going to be the only time that you see this, just these 2 days. Okay, so just to let you know. So please celebrate with me also that my book hit #1 new release in mysticism and spirituality, which is super fun. A friend pointed out to me yesterday, she's like, Nanette, not that long ago, you would have been freaked out by those terms. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so right. And now I'm like, this is super fun. It's super fun for me. Now, you may be wondering, what is this book about? Wait, I thought Nanette was a Christ follower. What do you mean mysticism and spirituality is a category that this book is in? Okay. Well, again, this $2.99 thing is going to help you get a little step into that, dip your toe in at such a great price. However, I'm going to also give you some more information about that today. So the reading that I'm going to do is actually the foreword of the book. So I didn't even write this. However, this foreword was written by my dear friend, Dr. Tony Robinson, who is just an amazing human. And she blessed me so much by what she wrote in the foreword of this book. I believe you are going to be blessed by it. And I believe that you are going to have an aha moment when it comes to answering that question. What is this book even about? You can also follow the link, look at the book description if you want like a little nugget in writing. And I'm really excited to share with you about this book. But just to give you an idea, just a really short nugget here. This book approaches the topic of intuitive design from 2 different viewpoints. One is looking at us, our human design, okay? Meaning intuition is a powerful aspect of the way that God has designed us as humans, okay? And there's a purpose for our intuition. And then the other way that we look at this is we actually explore the personality traits of the highly intuitive person, which is just a personal favorite topic of mine. So without any more ado, let me share with you the foreword by Dr. Tony Robinson. This is the foreword of Intuitive by Design, Reclaim Your Intuition, Illuminate Your World. Some books provide knowledge, others spark transformation. And then there are books like Intuitive by Design, books that awaken something deep within us. From the moment I met Nanette Foster, I knew she carried something extraordinary. She is a woman deeply in tune with her purpose, unapologetically intuitive, and fiercely passionate about calling others into their fullness. She doesn't just speak about freedom, she embodies it, and she invites others to do the same. That invitation is woven through every chapter of this book. I have to say, writing this foreword was harder than I imagined. The book is so good that it was a struggle not to give away details because I so deeply want readers to get it, to come in with excitement and anticipation of their lives and mindsets around intuition being forever changed. This is not just a book, it's a reclamation, a restoration of what has been, but what has always belonged to the kingdom. A catalyst for transformation and reformation in spaces that have, for far too long, been misunderstood or pushed away. If you ever felt like you process life differently, like you sense things others miss, or like you don't quite fit into the usual molds, this book is for you. It doesn't just offer answers. It validates what you may have always known but couldn't put into words, that your intuition is not an accident, but a God-given gift. For far too long, intuition has been misunderstood, feared, dismissed, or labeled as something outside of faith. But intuitive design reclaims what was always meant to be ours. Whether you are a natural reasoner or a deeply intuitive person, whether you navigate life primarily through logic or instinct, this book reveals that intuition is not a mistake. It is part of your divine design. Your intuition was placed within you by the Creator, not to replace wisdom or scripture, but to partner with them. It is a sacred guidance system given to help you walk in alignment with heaven's heartbeat and your unique God-breathed purpose. Nanette masterfully weaves together faith, science, and revelation, showing that intuition is not something to fear, but something to embrace, cultivate, and walk boldly in. Whether you are here to explore, to understand, or to reclaim part of yourself, this book will meet you where you are and take you further than you imagined. But make no mistake, this is not just a book to read. It is a journey to experience, a revelation to receive, a homecoming to embrace. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and get ready to awaken, align, and advance into the fullness of who you were created to be. Because this book is not just about learning, it's about becoming. You are not just intuitive, you are intuitive by design. Welcome home, Dr. Tony Robinson. Okay, that last one gets me. Oh, I was like, ooh, am I going to make through? I might make this through this whole thing without tearing up, which would be a shock because that's not usually how I roll. Nope. I got to the end and I was like, welcome home. Okay, yes, you're right. Welcome home. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in for this first public reading of what the book contains, the foreword, which really does set up what this book is all about. Oh, hey, Val. Thank you for jumping in and for commenting. You're amazing. And I love all of you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Grab the book or wait until tomorrow when it will be $2.99 for the ebook. Paperback is coming soon. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. You guys are awesome. Bye.